what's happening, everyone, and welcome on back to the channel. I hope that you're having a great day out there today. What are we doing? We're listening to Return to Forever. We're going to listen to this track, The Endless Night. I have forgotten to pull up the album and everything that it's from, but that's what we're going to do today. Let me see really quick. I do know, I can say that this is a request from Miss Aster Dancer. So Miss Aster Dancer, thank you so much for the recommendation. I appreciate it. Okay, so let me see. This is from the album Music Magic, which was released in 1977. I got you right here. So let's go, and it's actually the last track on the album, looking at it. So it's been a little while since we've listened to Return to Forever. Let's go ahead and dive on in. We will talk about it after. Here we go. I love this harpsichord sound that comes in, mixed with all of Carrera's, like, tonality. There's the pop-off. There's the moment. This horn breakdown is heavy. I mean, technically there's still 10 seconds left, so I'm just making sure I don't miss anything here at the end. The Endless Night. All right, nothing was missed. Nothing was missed. Well, I don't have to hold my phone up. The album cover that you guys saw, this is the track that, when you look at the album cover, when you're going to the record shop and you're flipping through the vinyls looking for something to listen to, and your eye is, this album art catches your eye, it catches your attention, you take this home, you put it on the player. Obviously this is the last song, but let's just say hypothetically, this is the song that to me perfectly captures the colorfulness, the fantasy, the adventurous spirit of the album cover. When I'm looking at it, it is colorful, vivid, it is just like everywhere. It's very explosive in the most fun of ways. It reminds me of Kate Bush, right? And like the sensationalism and the colors that you would get out of her music. I'm getting that here as well, just of course in a more jazz fusion way. There was nothing left on the cutting room floor. The whole sink, the whole kitchen, the whole bathroom was thrown in here. It starts off with this, to me, this kind of medieval march with the horns trumpeting, almost like heralding some sort of arrival of an enemy army. And the two forces are gathering on the battlefield to meet and do battle, right? And then there's this sudden shift into what I would expect out of Return to Forever and Chick Corea and the rest of the band. Like, it moves into this smooth jazz fusion-y, I don't know, direction with a lot of progressive moments in there. Did not expect singing. I this was my fault. I assumed Return to Forever, so I just said, okay, instrumental, and I didn't even pull up lyrics. So when they started singing, I was very surprised, and I had to scramble to get the lyrics up, which are more of a passenger in this particular progressive vehicle that we're listening to with the track. I like how even in that opening section with, like I said, that medieval march, it still had those colorful palettes being used there. You still have the electric piano, some organ came in later. To me, this is just how I say it, but like these arcadey sounds that Chick brings in with his keyboard, and like it's just so interesting. It's not just a strict like this is what we're playing. No, they're not afraid to throw in other colors and throw the paint against the wall to see what comes up. Stanley Clarke, the bass lines, I mean everything in here is great, but the bass line is so fluid, it's impactful. Speaking of impact, the track has a lot of those hits, but it also has a lot of gaps to give momentum, to give power to whatever's to follow, especially noted by all the horn players, which there's several. You have Joe Farrell, James Tinsley, John Thomas, James Pugh, Harold Garrett. Like, it's a big horn section, but you feel them in here. You feel the power that they bring in those moments. It's not like they're just, here for a few sporadic parts here and there. Nah, they're here for the whole ride. They're here for the whole trip. And then I like how at the end it brings us back into the fold, back to that intro, bringing us back to that medieval march in the beginning there. And the singing there was taking place courtesy of Gail Moran. Apparently Chick is also singing on here, And then you also have Stanley Clarke providing vocals as well. So those are the three voices that you hear in the song. And the vocals weren't like outstanding, but I do think that it nicely fit the mood. And in those more toned down moments, in those softer places, I think their voices did very well, especially Gail's, as she seemed to be kind of leading a little bit more there. The aching heart has no delight, dreams die in endless night. The lonely soul, have you guys listened to Lonely Soul? Uncle? That's my song recommendation. UNKLE, Lonely Soul. Great song. Great track. Okay. The Lonely Soul, let me know what you think of it. The Lonely Soul has yet to see one loving moment free. Paradise is gone, yet it can come back again, returning to forever. They even snuck the band name in there. So some things that are lost can be gained again. The mysteries of yesterday sometimes will fade away, but doubts and questions still remain, confusing love and pain. Reaching out to be unafraid to see what is there, returning to forever. So even, in the mysteries of yesterdays, you don't necessarily get answers, but that's why you look towards the tomorrows in which you can pursue an answer, but you got to pursue it. It ain't always given to you. And then it just repeats from there. Really great track. Really enjoyed that. Incredibly playful. Like I said, the cover art, this is the track. I mean, I haven't heard anything else on the album, but this is the track that really captures that spirit. So, Miss Astro Dancer, thank you so much for the recommendation. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think. Comments down below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel and what I do on Patreon. I appreciate each and every one of you watching, and I hope that you come on back tomorrow. I should have just said, I hope that you all return tomorrow forever. All right? I think that works better. All right, bye.